Hello everybody and welcome to the GMS Magazine RPG A Day 2019 videos, an initiative created by Mr. Autocratic himself. The address to Mr. Autocratic, Dave Chapman, is down there. Today we are going to talk about examining, that's the word. But what does examining mean? I really have no idea. I'm not entirely sure what they mean with examining. Examining what? Well, examining, okay, I think the RPG industry is examining itself constantly. And examination is a really integral part of the RPG experience. Because as players, we have to examine what's happening to our characters. It's not just a matter of letting them run wild and do whatever they want. No, we need to examine what's going on with them. Because depending on what's going on with them, we can use some abilities or another. We can guide them one way or a different way. So examination of our characters is something that's very, very interesting, but also about us as players. I don't know you, but I'm not the same player I used to be 30 years ago when I started playing role-playing games. I'm a different person, but I'm a different player. I don't play the way I played my first games, my MERP or AD&D, where it was all kicking doors and fighting whatever and getting into trouble just because I didn't know any better. My characters have changed, and that's because I've been examining what goes on, what can be if you actually pay attention to those characters. But it doesn't end there. The GM needs to be examining constantly what's going on around the table. Examination is a very important skill for a good GM, because depending on what they see around the table, the GM can make some decisions or another. They can figure out if people are having a good time or not, and what can be done for people to actually have a good time. It's important. But without that level of examination, of critical thinking, how can you do that? And writers need to be examining constantly, what do people want? Do we want exactly the same sort of adventures that we used to play 30 years ago? Maybe some people do, but I think, for other people don't. We want something else, something different, something new, something fresher. Something more challenging, more narratively involved. I don't know. But you need to examine what people want. You need to examine how they react to what you already have, and how they react to something new, how they react to ideas. So that level of promptness of examination is important. Is really important, and the industry itself needs to be also examining what goes on around it, because the RPG industry is growing quite massively. We are a lot bigger now than we have ever been, I think, and that requires to figure out how to manage that. So I really honestly believe that examination is a key component of the RPG experience itself, all of it, from the playing to the character creation to the publishing to everything. And that is something that I don't think we pay enough attention to, or at least not consciously. And I think we should. I really think we should start to examine a lot more closely what goes on with us as players, between us and our characters, between us as GMs and our players, between us as authors and our readers, and between professionals and audience within the RPG world. I think examination should be a very key component of that. What do you think? Please remember to subscribe to these videos and give me a thumbs up or down if you have enjoyed this video or not. Either is very good and I truly, genuinely appreciate it. Leave me your comments down there and let me know what do you think of, what do you see when you examine the RPG industry, I very much look forward to hearing from you very soon. And well, I'll talk to you soon enough.